What is going on, my YouTube friends and all my Patreon friends and my hip hop friends? We got some Marlon Craft. I've had this man on my list for a couple weeks and I really want to get through this record. So my bad, my apologies. I feel like I say this often, so let's do this. We gotta get through this record, man. I wanted to pick a live one just because I saw he's singing to an AKG. I think it's a C12. I just love those. I just love them. So let me pull this up, my friends. Where is it? There it is. And let's watch this. Nylon string acoustic too.
I've been healing since before I knew I was hurt. I've been feeling deeply since before I knew the perks.
I've been healing since before I knew I was hurt. Whoa.
I've been healing since before I knew I was hurt. I've been feeling deeply since before I knew the perks. Shortchanging myself since before I knew my worth. But now I'm putting being human first. I be trying not be vague when I talk anxiety, but it be so hard to explain something that's inside of me. If you could easily relate, I wouldn't need to hide it. See, try not to now, but I got this New York pride in me. Got older, realized most my OGs lied to me. Well, they ain't lied to me, they lied to themselves. The truth is, with me, they's probably trying to help, or they just lived a certain story they was trying to tell. Try and validate their trauma, so they put it on another. Like how whiskey ain't all I stole from my... Nah, I can't do that. I try to give you all myself, blaze new trails, new maps, but there's just some shit that's better not done through raps.
Oh man,
Spent
this
too
is
much
wild.
time.
Come on, pause. I gotta back this up. I don't even know where to start. The like, just his ability to capture, I'm assuming, like his thoughts or maybe a conversation or something with his pen. It's unbelievable, man. I'm just getting lost in this. I'm not even gonna start talking about production yet, man, because it sounds fantastic and I like that.
But it'd be so hard to explain something that's inside of me. If you could easily relate, I wouldn't need to hide it. See, try not to now, but I got this New York pride in me.
But then, like, how do you explain anxiety to someone? Like, before I only felt anxiety for the first time like 3 years ago, and I've had people in my life that are anxious, and I've just never understood until I felt it. And then now that I've felt it, explaining it to people that even that have felt it, it's like I just can't. The words aren't there, you know. Like they're just. It's interesting, man. It's interesting, but like there's so many people. Like I'm probably pretty fair to say that like all of us have felt or feel anxiety, but like that's common. But like the experience of it is just. But then the same thing. Like if you could express it, would that take it away? Like is that kind of the journey? Like writing these poems, writing my thoughts out, like unintentionally was helping you be mindful, overcome these mountains, right? He didn't understand how much therapy that would be, and then once he understood that, he's probably like, oh, this is a good thing. You know what I mean? Great, man. It's great.
Got older, realized most my OGs lied to me. Well, they ain't lied to me, they lied to themselves. The truth is, with me, they's probably trying to help, or they just lived a certain story they was trying to tell. Try and validate their trauma, so they put it on another. Like how whiskey ain't all I stole from my... Nah, I can't do that. I try to give you all myself, blaze new trails, new maps, but there's just some shit that's better not done through raps. Spend too much time on these human zoo apps. Can't relate to how you eat and wouldn't make it through apps with you. Obsessed with the capital, it's making it hard for me to do what I have to do.
He's talking about he doesn't care about seeing your meals on Instagram or wherever you are, TikTok. He doesn't care about your meals. I won't even make it through the appetizer if you're up to this kind of thing. Like I just can't take it. I got my own time. My own time I got to use, and you're wasting it on this human zoo we call Facebook and all these, right? Wild, man.
Used to feel imposter syndrome when I'd sing about drinking. Romanticized it, never truly felt like I was sinking. Then one day I looked up, and I'm 10 years in, and now I'm wondering who draw the line between habit and addiction. Struggling with attachment. My heart don't got no Google Drive, so when it get too big or too much, I don't know who's inside. Approaching 30, built a career without suits and ties. Approaching 30, made it to heights only few could climb. And who knew but I ain't do it for I told you so's. The dinners with so-and-so. Hit the whole game with the okie doke. They still don't even know it, bro. Trying to balance finding peace with the hunger to show them, though. Yeah. Water choppy.
That flow was wild, man. That flow was wild. Come on.
This was so-and-so. Hit the whole game with the okie doke. They still don't even know it, bro. Trying to balance finding peace with the hunger to show them, though. Yeah.
Because, like, Once it's going too smooth, when things are going good, you get lazy, right? What's the old saying? You get fat salespeople. When things are good, they don't try anymore, and then they complain when times are hard. It's like, man, like there's all kinds of, I don't want to get too prophetic on this, but like the spite's a hot burning flame, but it's a hot burning motivator too, right? Hell of a motivator. But then it's like you don't want to fall off on that side either, right? And if you really want to get in the conversation, you can get addicted to that shit too, right? It's just like, ugh.
Water choppy, so I row it slow. Thin line between obsessive and focus, though. A lot of days I walk it on the side where I ain't supposed to go. Trying to move fast, but mine's always open slow. The best that I could do is just show the growth. And it's happening, I swear. I recognize me these days when I pass them in the mirror and be pleasantly surprised that shit I happen not to care about. Almost lost wifey, now we in couples therapy. Few sessions in, but shit's starting to get more clear to me. Hoping who I'm not, don't lose me who I could be. I've lived a lot for others, so I'm feeling like a rookie. It's refreshing. As I leave my...
Saying he feels young because he lived in this blind life for some image or some falsehood or whatever. And he's like, so I kind of feel brand new. I kind of got a fresh start. I vibe with that.
Lived a lot for others, so I'm feeling like a rookie. It's refreshing. As I leave my youth and speak my truth and live the thought that I don't gotta be like you.
That I don't gotta be like you. Great pitch, man. I'm telling you, he's singing. He's been singing, man. I'm telling you.
Lived a lot for others, so I'm feeling like a rookie. It's refreshing. As I leave my youth and speak my truth and live the thought that I don't gotta be like you. I do. We all just trying to find a space, so this time I gotta take mine.
Killer guitar player, man. He's playing, he was stretching his thumb over to get the bass notes and then still be able to play all those jazzy chords up top. Killer guitar player, man. That finger picking stuff's really tricky too. It's got a whole method to it. So there's like a pluck position. I don't really know it. And then it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So like your first, second, third note, and then like your chord notes, these two, and then like you get in like this rhythm of it. Wild, man. And you can hear it like when he does the slap or the hammer on chords. Bum, blim, boom. It's bum, blim, boom. Anyway, it's wild, man. It's wild. It's great to see him surrounding himself with musicians like this, because when you're singing, it's a whole new voicing you have to learn, right? Like you have to find your pitch in guitar voicing, which might be different than keyboard voicing. For me, I have a hard time singing along with an acoustic piano. I can't find where my pitch is, where my melody is. Give me a guitar and it's no problem, man. Like whatever, right? You want some melodies, you want me to sing a song, like whatever, right? But it's good for him, man. It's great. It's great to see. It, in my opinion, it just seems like he's pushing himself. Like he's like, I'm a lyricist, which is a part of being a vocalist, which includes singing and hooks to an extent. And I could see it like him focusing and even obsessing, pander to the song a little bit, over things like that, because I think he sounds great, man. He's singing with his like wide open embouchure. He's letting things out. He's projecting. He's being dynamic. Lots of great signs, man. Vintage microphone he's singing into sounded beautiful. It's an AKG C. I'm pretty sure it's a C12. Now replaced with a 214 or the 414, or it could be a AKG C14. Now it's a 414 or 214. I can't remember. Geddy Lee sang into them too for like Tom Sawyer and all that stuff. They're really, you can hear in the top end, really crispy, really brilliant, but not excessive. Like your ear doesn't get tired, even though all that clarity and all that sibilance is up there. Anyway, man, this is great. I'm looking forward to the next one. How do you guys want to do it? Is there an order we should go in? Let me know down below, man. Let me know down below, and I'll be watching. Until the next one, we'll see ya.